right, clap it up for Nick. Okay, are you ready for your headliner? He has been the winner of Florida's Funniest at the Bay, and he was from Chicago. Let's hear it for Rick Stapinski. Clap it up for Rick Stapinski.
All right, one more time for Marty and Nick. How we feeling tonight? Great. I love getting here early and watching you guys file in. And they lead you up here, and I've been here 5 times. No one ever fucking sits here. Never! Not once! You guys sit down and you go, oh, we're not doing that. No. I can still see you in the second row. You know that, right? You eventually become the first row. So here you are, you 8 people. You're now the first row. How'd that work out for you? And then we got like 15 people on the balcony back there. I mean, how much further can you get away from the show? They're gonna, can we sit at the pool? Can someone bring a joke out every 5 minutes, please? How about that? We don't want to be seen. Yeah. You didn't see the pool when you walked in? Is he driving? He's the driver. There's a giant fucking pool right there. You not only had to walk past it, then you walked upstairs and it was right in front of your eyes. And you're like, I didn't see a pool. This guy's full of shit. Wow. You got like a fishing shirt on. You must be great at that. Oh, can't see anything. Where'd you guys come from? Did you all together, these 4? Yeah, where'd you guys come from? Right down the road. You're local. Who's local? Who's local? Yeah, people out of town? Where are they out of town, folks? Yeah, all right. The balcony, all from out of town. Fantastic. There's a nice table of 7 back there, 7 guys. No food, no drinks, 7 fucking wives. That's the kind of people. That's the people that we want at a comedy club. This is not like a business. We're not looking to make a profit here. Can we get an endless night of waters and then also wash our glasses? You know, we're just here for the show. Yeah. My friend, big man with the hair, look at you, man. Fuck off with that hair. Jesus. Every bald guy that walked in, go, look at this guy. Not only is that hair, he like colors it, he goes, yeah, look at me. Let's get this out of the way. I heard something from the bartender. I heard somebody over here got engaged tonight, right? How about that? Who got engaged? Let me see where you're at. Awesome, man. So you guys got an engagement, romantic night out, and then you came to a fucking comedy club, man. What was on the agenda for tonight, man? Where were you when you got engaged? Where was it? Right here. Right here. At this table? The guys with the water's going, we gotta do something. Maybe we get 1 iced tea with 7 straws, I don't know. This engagement guy's making us look bad. I don't know. Congratulations, guys, right? Yeah. You want to come sit up front? If you get engaged at Gregory's, you got to sit up front. That's the rule. Are you going to do it? Yeah, here we go. It's not even a real rule, but it is tonight. This is fantastic. Somebody's got to do it, right? What's your name, my friend? Anthony. Rochelle. Congratulations. How long have you guys been together?
A couple of years.
A couple of years. You both looked at each other like, I don't know. You were like, thank God he asked. Right? 2 years. Jesus Christ. I'm washing his underwear every day, and I'm going to wait 2 years for this. I don't know if you guys were hand raised local? Not local. Pittsburgh. You come down from Pittsburgh to Cocoa Beach. Where was the ring? Did you have it? Was it hidden? The whole time?
Yeah.
Like, did you fly?
Her mom brought it down.
Her mom brought it down. Oh, I see. Is her mom here? Come on down, Mom. You gotta sit here. I'm not doing that. down here. Come on. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. This is amazing. Is everyone in your group from Pittsburgh? Mom? This has never happened to me. This is never, no one's ever agreed to this. This is great. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of you. 9. I will probably not tell a joke for the next 40 minutes. It's just going to be right here. So, Mom, is this your son? Your mom. You had the ring. Did you ask permission? Kinda. So when you went through TSA, was it in the bag, or were you holding it, or was it? You brought it with you. So where was it? TSA. It was in your bag, or you were holding it?
Oh, it was bad.
Did you check that bag?
I was very concerned because he didn't check it.
No. That's like Meet the Fockers. You show up, the bag's lost, you're like, what do I do? We're in Cocoa Beach, the most magically romantic place in the world. I mean, Pittsburgh, yeah, but I mean, Cocoa Beach, number 2 on all this. TripAdvisor says if you're going to get engaged, do it upstairs at an old steakhouse in Cocoa Beach. Yeah. That's fantastic. Though. All right. He bought something. He bought something. Hey! If I don't get a fucking bonus in my paycheck, I'll tell you what. I sold 2 beers. Look at me. 6 beers. Yeah. Fantastic. So before we move on with the rest of the show, this is a big night, and Nick filmed it, and I filmed it. Maybe we'll get your. Did somebody film the engagement?
Yeah.
But it was right here at the table. Yeah. I came in at like 7:45. I missed it, I guess, right? Did anybody else see it? This guy didn't see it. He didn't see shit. He didn't see a pool. Like I asked this guy, did you see it? He goes, there's a pool at home. Unbelievable. Well, I hope it's a magical wedding, a magical engagement. I hope your life is wonderful. When is the wedding? Do we know? We don't know. It took them 2 years to ask. Who knows? Who's family here? Let's do that, and then we'll move on. Tell me the family. Who you are?
Anthony's cousin.
Cousin. And this your husband? And you are?
I'm the gay best friend.
You're the gay best friend. So, we've got mom and dad, the cousins, and you are best friend and the gay best friend. All we need is Julia Roberts who got a fucking movie, right?
My dad's a minister.
Your dad's a minister. See, I'm glad, hold on. I'm glad that I talked to this group. I'm starting to regret this right here a little bit. I'm starting to feel that was a bit of a mistake. I've been doing this for 35 years and I should have fucking known better that this was not the route that I should have taken. And just for the record, you could have just said, I'm the best friend. He's like, just so you know, I'm dad. And the best friend.
Right after a divorce.
But I'm gay first, then the best friend. Well, I'm super glad you guys are here. Thanks for moving up. And somebody will watch your purses and wallets back there, I'm sure. All right. 10 minutes of raucous bullshit is what we just did. Yeah. This is really a fun place, man. I come down here, they put us up at the hotel, and it's great to be here. It was last night and tonight, 2 shows, both, it's been a lot of fun. Thursday night, I was over in Land O'Lakes, Florida. Anybody know where that is? Yeah. Did you guys know Land O'Lakes is like the nudist colony capital of the world? There's like, shh, don't say it. I don't want to hear from you. Because you're like at a penthouse. Where's that? Can you just airdrop me the location? So my agent booked me on this Florida tour here last night and tonight. But Thursday night I was at Caliente in Land O'Lakes. It is a nudist colony, and I had no idea. I had never heard about it. None of my friends had ever done it, and they said it's going to be a great show. 300 people will be there. She said some of them will be nude, some won't. I would say it was 80% nude. And when you're thinking about it, you've seen movies and porn and stuff, it's not like that at all. Imagine 300 people that look exactly like your grandparents, completely naked, sitting in the audience, right? And there's a guy in the front row, and every time he laughed, his balls were just like, oh! I'm trying to do the show. You can't not look at bouncing balls, right? Holy shit. And this old guy, he had a great time, and he came up to me after the set, and he's completely naked, and he goes, can we take a picture with you? And I go, I guess. So he goes, it's a true gig, man. It's unbelievable. I got an email tonight. This is crazy. I don't know if there's a joke here yet, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. I actually got an email tonight from my college that said they were having a 30-year reunion. 30 years. A reunion. The weird thing is, I went to a junior college. Anybody go to a junior college?
Yeah.
You went to a junior college? Why would I want to fucking see these people again? Are you kidding me? I barely got into junior college. They take everybody. I barely made it. And I was thinking about when I signed up for junior college, I think I paid for my first semester with a Texaco card. You know, they don't even fucking care. This isn't something you drop in a fancy dinner party. I went to junior college. Yeah, no one cares. People who go to junior college end up telling jokes in Cocoa Beach. That's what happens to a junior college person. I went to St. Pete Junior College in Florida. That's where I went, and this is where it's left me. And this is a great life, traveling around, doing jokes, meeting cool people, and maybe being a part of your story. So when you do get married, I'm on social media, recipients, just send me an email or send me an invite. If it's in Pittsburgh, no fucking way. But if it's here in Florida, think about it, yeah. I'll think about it, yeah. Hey, what happened?
He went to go get another beer.
But where is he?
I have no
Listen,
idea.
Out of the car.
Listen.
I tried not to keep track of it. I didn't know the goal.
I'm going to tell a joke. The punchline is the word broccoli. When you hear that, stand up and fucking yell. It's the funniest joke you ever heard. They'll have no idea. You don't ever tell her. So we'll just kind of keep bullshitting until. Yeah, he's in a pool. The excitement is unbelievable for this. This is crazy. All right, listen. For the big engagement night, okay? You're going to go back home to Pittsburgh when? When are you going home? Monday. You're going to go back to work, school, whatever you are, and they're going to say, what'd you do? Like, we got engaged, and we went to a comedy club, and it was fantastic. And they're going to watch the videos, and, Nick tells personal stories, and Marty tells weird stories about his kid. And, but I'm going to give you a jokey joke that you can tell your friends on Monday back at work. Here it is. A little boy is being terrible brat. His mom goes, go to bed, go upstairs, I'll see you in the morning. He goes upstairs, he comes down in the morning, mom's still not talking to him. Still not talking to him. So he just grabs his lunch bag because the bus is pulling up. And he opens up his lunch bag and he looks inside and he goes, Mom, I know it was bad last night, but what's this green stuff? She goes, son, that's broccoli. done that 500 times. That's the best one ever. So here's what happens. Every other person right now has the pee going right. I am not getting up to pee. I'm like, I'll be done in 30 minutes if you're trying to gauge how much your bladder can hold, alright? Hey, this guy's like, fuck, you can't, he's not doing another one. You know how many vegetables are on? How old are you, my friend? 31. Fantastic. Either one of you been married before? Oh, this is great. You don't have any kids? Either one of you?
I'm pregnant.
She's pregnant too! Did you know?
Surprise, Paul.
Surprise!
Tell me you knew.
You knew.
You knew before that she was pregnant. Okay. Do I need a translator for sometimes there's a too much. How about that? You excited? Yeah, fantastic. So I asked you how old you are because I'm 53. Yeah, 53. Who said holy shit? Where was that from? I don't know if that was like you look great or god damn. How did you make it to 53? Alright, before this gets out of control, just why would you say holy shit? Because I look good? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm 53, born in 1969. And some of you who probably have reached the magical age of 50, 3 years ago, I was 50, now I'm 50. There's something that happens every 3 years in your life. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Colonoscopy. That's what happens. Look at this guy's going again. What's 3 years now?
He's got insurance.
They changed I have insurance. But, anyway, at the real doctor that I go to, he told me it was every 3 years. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the story. When I turned 50, my doctor said to me, Rick, it's time for the colonoscopy. I go, okay, fine, let's do it. I heard all the horror stories, but everybody has to drink the stuff and all that. He goes, well, we do it 2 ways here at this office. You can do it the regular way with the camera, or you can do Cologuard. You guys know what Cologuard is? Yeah, that box. You've seen the box, right? You've seen the commercials? It's that little dancing box. He's got little feet. He's got little eyes. He's at the pool. He's at the beach. It's a box of shit. Do we want a box of shit hanging out in the pool? He's dancing, having a great time. I've seen the commercials. I know all about it. You've seen him. He's walking upstairs and he's playing volleyball. I mean, it's crazy. A little mascot for Cologuard. I go, let's do that one. Let's do the box thing. So he types the thing and he sends it off. Before I got back to my house, the Cologuard had been delivered to our front stoop. We live on a cul-de-sac. Everyone on the cul-de-sac could see the Cologuard box with the big C on it sitting. Oh, he's going to shit in the box. Rick's 50 now. He's going to shit in the box. I couldn't believe how quickly he got to the house. So I brought it in the house, set it in the bathroom, and I let it sit there for a couple days. They call you and they go, did you get the box? Have you opened the box? It's like, I don't know if it's time sensitive. I don't like, I'll get to it. I promise I'll get to it. So I opened the box. Has anybody done the Cologuard? Anyone? Right here. Oh, Mom has. Right here, right? You will fully understand every bit of this story, right? So you get all these pieces that come in this Cologuard box. You take them out and you read the instructions, and there's a little bucket. A little tiny bucket that you put together, and it's got little wings, and you set it in your toilet, and you sit down, and you got the instruction booklet, and I'm reading, and it says, move your bowels. I'm like, and then I turn the page and it says, just a little bit. What the fuck? think is I got a bucket now. And I know you have to mail it back, so I don't know if this is too much. What do I do with it? Take it down to Publix, put it on that scale? Go, that might be too much right there. So they give you these fluids, and you got to pour the fluid in and seal the thing. It goes back into the same box, and it comes with this piece of tape. You put it on there, and the last page of the instructions says, take it to your local UPS store, and we'll mail it for free. In our neighborhood, right across the street, there is a UPS store that we go to all the fucking time. I'm not bringing my box of shit in there where I know Carl was working there going, hey, Rick, what's up? No. We live in Tampa now. I drove that box of shit all the way to Orlando. No one knows me there, so I had it in the back seat, buckled into my car seat, my kid's car seat. I wasn't taking any chances. So I get to the UPS store, and I got this box of shit, and I'm walking through the parking lot. And it says Cologuard. Now, it's not even a plain box, right? Cologuard. So I walk in, I'm thinking, just drop it off. It's free. Drop it and go. I open the door. There's like 9 people in line. Like doing Amazon returns and stuff. And I'm standing there with this box of shit. Moving up like one at a time. You know. And so I finally get to the counter. And there's like a 22-year-old blonde, pretty girl working there, and she's probably seen 1,000 boxes of shit, right? And she goes, "What do you got there?" God damn it! Just it's free, send it! Mail it, call the trucks! She's like, "What's in it? Is it hazardous?" Yes! You know what's in there! Nick was talking about he just moved from Boston down to Florida, and we just bought a house over in Tampa. And has anybody moved recently? Anybody? A recent move? Some people, you've moved before. You know the word move means? Okay, good. Here's what happens when you move, and we've all been through this. You box up all your shit. You either hire a mover or you do pods. We did pods, deliver your stuff. We've been in our house now for 4 months. There are still probably 10 boxes sealed in the garage that we haven't opened yet, right? Have anyone ever done that? You have like a box, and you look at it going, we're pretty settled here. I don't even know what the fuck's in those boxes. Let's just leave them there, right? Don't even open them. And then what happens is when you get older and you keep moving, you get more and more boxes that you've never opened. And then when you die, your kids have to come over and go, what is all this shit? Leave them. I don't know what, my eyes caught you when you were yawning. 20 minutes. Can we do 20 minutes? Can you make it? No, behind you. No. She's been very polite. She didn't go, oh shit, when she heard I was 53. She's been very nice and quiet. Yeah. But I saw you yawn. 20 minutes. Can we do it? Can we hang in there? We can do it. Yeah. They got engaged for Christ's sakes. We can do this. This table, this group here, this for you guys. Trouble, man. You guys are trouble. We're gonna hang out after the show, right? We're gonna go swimming and do a little drinking. There's a pool right there. I don't know if you saw it. So I'm recently married. We've been married for 2 years. And when we first got together, we got together during the pandemic, which was crazy, but we did it. We met online, everything's fantastic, she's wonderful. But the weird thing was, when we finally moved in together, and the first night I ever spent the night at her house, because I moved into her house, because she has kids and we didn't know when we were going to do it, I spent the night at her house. We had the kids were gone, nice night. I wake up the next morning, I go into the bathroom, take a shower. We have one of those big glass showers, with the big door, and it's like 3 walls of glass. So I'm in there taking a shower, steaming up the whole place, right? I turn the water off, and I'm drying off my head, my face, open the door, and I feel just the slightest little kiss right on the top of my dick. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And then when I looked up, it was her fucking dog! It was an 85-pound German Shepherd who licked my balls all the way up to the top of my penis. And I was just standing there going, what do? Do you get to call the Humane Society? I broke the law? Holy shit. Now, every time I take a shower now and I clean the grass, he's right there going, hey, buddy. And you can't let animals do that. You gotta draw a line. You gotta be firm. So we only do it on Thursday now. But, yeah. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Hey, can I please get another big wave up here? On this table over here wants to buy me a big wave. Bartender. Thank you. I was going to make the guys in the back buy it, but you said first, so...
Good luck, you good luck.
They're splitting 7 beers over there. Yeah, a nice round of applause for your bar staff, right? That's how we make the money. So look at that, I got you a drink right there, right? This is nice, right? This is something you don't see at most comedy clubs, right? Stand on the stage, it's very classy. I play them all. I play the cellar, the catch, the improv. I don't have a fucking fan. That piece of shit person right here. I'm glad it's here, though. I'm actually filming this and making none of this tonight I'm going to use anywhere. No one is going to see this. Not a single person is going to know I was here tonight. You're all going to get the Men in Black thing, and if you go on social media and say, hey, I saw Rick Stefanski. No, you didn't. I was not here, not telling jokes at all. We're going to do this. This is great. This has been fun, man. I hope you're, this guy's counting down now. 18 minutes. Yeah, you've learned your lesson, didn't you? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. You were the 18-minute guy? What's your name, my friend? Matt. Yeah, cool, man. Is this your wife?
Yes.
Yeah, how long you been married?
16 years
16
today.
years today! You Cocoa Beach romantic motherfuckers, man. You get engaged at the anniversary. Let's go to the comedy club. Yeah.
They're at 3 kids later.
Yeah.
16 years.
You have 3 kids, 16 years. This is a night out. You're like, yes! We have 5 kids between us. And when you get that night out, you would listen to a Jehovah's Witness for an hour. You don't even fucking care. How many of you have ever done this? If you have kids and you go out and you get in the car and you drive to like the parking lot or a restaurant and you're just like, can we just sit in the car and listen to the fucking radio just to have 90 minutes without these kids asking for shit, right? Oh, you're great. Yeah. It's wonderful to be in 20 years, just look right there. That's you. That's you. Hat, glasses, fishing shirt, doesn't fucking care.
I can live it.
He's probably gonna sleep. He's gonna sleep in that shirt. Doesn't care. He doesn't even care anymore. Yeah. Somebody's having a birthday too?
Yeah, it's her birthday, that's why we're here.
It's your birthday! Is it really? Happy
We came to
birthday.
see you.
Happy birthday. Engagement, birthday, anniversary. What else could there possibly be in this crowd? I don't even remember. Oh wait, what is it? The gay best friend is here. It's your what? Your first colonoscopy. There it is. It's all coming together. Full circle. I take a chance when I talk to the crowd. I know what's going to happen. and I expected this. Yeah.
Do another beer, don't do another.
We got time. We got 15 minutes on it.
Let's go right there, no problem.
Okay, go ahead. All right. This guy. He's got the bladder of a 6-year-old girl, first of all. She gets up every 10 minutes. Just wear a diaper and just sit in your chair. We could probably do another broccoli joke right now. He probably wouldn't even He probably wouldn't even get it. Did he say 30 years, he said? You've been married 30 years? Next year, so it's pretty damn close. No, you're over there, you don't get it. No. And how many kids? 2. And you guys are locals.
We live in Deltona, which is right next to Daytona.
Daytona and Deltona.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Is that like a West Side Story? They hate each other? I mean, I've never even heard of Deltona.
Yeah, I know. Everybody says that. That's why.
So when you guys left tonight, that's it. No one's there. It's just the 2 of you that live there. They can't possibly. So all 4 of you from Deltona. Who's watching your shit? There's no one. There can't be more than 4 people in a place called Deltona. Your kids.
We have kids.
No, really, no, that's it, no.
I'm talking to them, I'm sorry.
That's why I have to say Daytona, because nobody knows where Deltona is. But they're right next to
I
each other.
wonder which, actually I know the story of Deltona.
Yes.
Deltona was a building company. They built all the houses in the area. They named a fucking town after Deltona Corporation. I know shit. Yeah. I went to a junior college. I went to St. Pete Junior College. I learned some things. How's everybody there on the way back? You guys doing good? Yeah, all right. I would have had you guys come down too, but we ran out of chairs. So, thank you. Thanks for buying some drinks back there, guys. This is a lot of fun. I've had a great time. We're going to do like 2 more stories, and then we're going to wrap it up. And we're all going to go skinny dipping in the pool. No, what is he doing? Oh my God. He started taking his shirt off, and I saw his belly area. Oh my God. Yeah. When you had those 2 kids, he was fit and trim, I bet, right? Yeah.
They're 21 and 27 years old.
Oh, your kids are 21 and
Yeah,
27.
we have grandkids.
And you have grandkids now. He's somebody's pop-up? Oh, man. We're going to Pop-Pop's house. He's going to be drunk, I know it. Oh, we're going to go to Pop-Pop.
He calls himself Papa Pow Pow.
Pow-Pow?
Beat their little ass.
Pop-Up Pow-Pow? Pow-Pow.
No child abuse, I'll beat
I've heard some grandparent names. That's the dumbest fucking one I've ever heard. Pow-Pow. Come on, right here. Come on, right in front.
I'm coming in front now.
Give me a little applause for my friend here. And Grandma, what is your name? Gigi. Gigi and Pow Pow. How do you spell Pow Pow? P-O-W?
It's Papa Pow Pow.
Papa Pow Pow. Papa Pow Pow. Mow Mow. Papa Pow. Yeah. Alright. Just dropping sex names on me. I don't think anyone wants to picture that. Yeah. The checks are coming out, but we can do this, right? Can we stay together for a couple more stories? Can we do it? Yeah! All right, like I said, I was born in Chicago, and we just recently went back. We went during the hurricane. We had tickets to fly, tickets to see my Cubs in Wrigley Field. We couldn't fly, so we drove. We drove to Chicago during the hurricane. I'm glad everyone was safe. If you lived locally or lived whatever coast, I'm glad everyone survived. A lot of people didn't. It's terrible. This is the thing about Florida. It's great. I was in Chicago for the whole thing. We went to Wrigley Field. I love Wrigley Field. Anybody been to Wrigley Field? People do it. It's the greatest fucking place in the world. I don't care who you root for. It is the greatest place in the world. We're done talking. And this next one, no, it's not. It is. It's great. So when I went there for the first time with my dad, I went there with my dad like 25 years ago. And we're drinking old style beers, having a great day. Dad, me, brother-in-law, my brother having a great day. I said, Dad, I'm going to go down and use the restroom. I'll be right back. He goes, you're not going to be right back. It's a fucking nightmare there. And I go, what? He goes, just go figure for yourself. So I walk into the men's room at Wrigley Field. I'm expecting a urinal or a stall like I do in most places. They don't have that there. They have a metal trough that runs along the wall. All the walls have metal troughs. But Wrigley Field decides to do it one better. They have a metal trough on a center island. So not only am I peeing in the trough, we're staring into each other's faces. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And I'm like a nervous peer, right? I'm like, I gotta walk up there, and I'm trying to pee. There's 50, 100 guys behind me going, hurry up. I'm like, God damn it. I get nervous, and I get like a little tiny penis, and I gotta pee like so bad, and I can't pee. And like, I gotta lift my knee up just to get like get over the thing. And every time it happens, I'm saying some black guy walks up and goes, hey, fuck off! I can't pee! I'm nervous! Now here at Gregory's, you know, it's only a couple two-seaters. I don't know about the ladies' room, but the men's room is just a stall and a urinal. Recently, my daughter got married this year, so we had to go buy a suit. I've never owned a suit, never had to have a suit, had to buy a suit. We went to the mall to buy a suit, got the thing fitted, Men's Warehouse, the whole deal, got the suit. My wife says, before we go, let's go back to the food court and get something to eat. Go, great. We eat, we get ready to leave. She goes, I have to go to the bathroom. Why don't you use the bathroom? When your wife tells you to use the bathroom, you're almost like you're a 6-year-old. Okay, I'll use the bathroom, right? So I go in and pee, come right back out. And my wife said, we'll meet right here on this tile. So I go in and pee and come right back out and I'm standing on the tile. Another guy comes out and goes, my wife told me to wait there. Well, fuck off. First of all, I was here, you can stand on that tile. And next thing you know, you got like 8 guys standing on tiles, just standing there waiting. And you see, guys go in, come back out, guys go, and women, they go in the bathroom, and no one ever fucking comes out, all right? I don't know what happens in this show. Now they've elected me the king of the tile guys. They go, why don't you go poke your head there and see what's going on, right? So I walk into the look in the front, in the ladies' room at the mall, and there's carpeting in there. And there's like a chandelier, and there's a sofa. What the fuck is that? In the men's room, there's a river of urine that just runs through. Like you need flippers and a canoe just to use the men's room at the mall. It's disgusting, right? So I'm waiting there, I'm waiting. My wife finally comes out. The guys are getting bored. They're now betting on whose wife's going to come out next. You know, like they're throwing dollars on the ground. Some lady walks up and they go, fuck! You know, she's like, what did I do? You know? So my wife finally comes out and I go, babe, you got to help me out here. These guys are getting antsy. What's going on there? It's taking a long time. She goes, it's crazy, to me. The woman in stall 5 ran out of paper. So all those guys are going, how does that fucking slow you up? She goes, well, women have a code. We like to help each other out. When you sit down, you run out of paper, we help each other. So here in my mind, I'm picturing stall 5, she sits down. You ladies have all been there. No paper. What's the next thing you're doing? You're trick-or-treating, right? Hello? Hi. Oh, I love your shoes. Next thing you know, there's paper going from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're holding hands under the stalls. They're singing Kumbaya. The women are bonding. Woo! This would never happen in the men's room. It's Anthony, right? Let's say we're somewhere where there's a couple of stalls. After we've met tonight, we've bonded. You sit down in the stall. I sit down in the stall. If I sit down and look up, I've got no paper. Anthony, I promise you, I'm coming back out not wearing a fucking sock. I'm not about to go, hello, Anthony. All right, one more. Can we do it? One more story? Can we do it? Like I said, 53, 5 kids between us. I have 3, she has 2. Most of them are grown, but I actually have a 12-year-old son, so he's the youngest. And at 50, people always go, oh shit, that's when you do the oh shit moment. Yeah. I'm 53, I have a 12-year-old. I said, I have grandkids already. I have a 12-year-old, he's in 6th grade, right? So my wife and I decided, mostly her, that last year I would get a vasectomy. Anybody? Please tell me. Please tell me. No? Holy shit. Back there, oh, the table is way back. There's quite a few here, right?
All the guys is
All the guys at the 7 table. We got them all. We got them this weekend then. We all got tattoos and vasectomies. It's a boys' weekend. We played golf on Wednesday, Thursday vasectomy, Saturday went to the club. It's just like the colonoscopy. I've heard stories from my friends how they do it, and it's confusing. I'm a dumb guy. Like I said, I barely went to junior college. I don't understand. I went for the consultation. He's explaining things to me. This is how it's going to happen. He's got these pamphlets, and he's saying the vast deference tube. And I got my phone down here. I'm Googling shit, but I don't even know what he's saying. I trust him, I guess, right? So this guy, he says, come back on the 17th for business vasectomy and Gregory. My wife and I show up for the vasectomy. She doesn't want to go in, does not want to go in. She goes, I'll see you when it's over, right? She goes, I don't want anything to do with this. I'll see you when it's over. I'm nervous, right? I'm by myself. I go in. I get up on the table. This nurse comes in. She's about 80. And I think she's been in the ball nursing field for like her whole life. And I feel like today's her last day. And she's just had enough of looking at hairy balls all day. Like today is the day she's going to get free. And she just doesn't fucking care anymore, right? So she says, take your pants off, lay on the table, and she lays like a drapery over me with a hole right here. Like I'm a fucking Mormon, right? Like this my balls. Google that, some of you. So she goes, did you shave yesterday? I go, I did. She looks at it, she goes, that's not good enough. I thought I shaved pretty good. She goes, that's not good enough. She opens this little metal drawer and pulls out a Bic razor. Like with one blade, like the kind you get at a hotel, like if you forgot your razor. And she like angrily shaves me. You were told to shave! Scraping me. I've not had any numbing or nothing yet. Shaving the balls. She takes this razor and puts it back in the fucking drawer! Like how many balls have been shaved in her 60 years of nursing with this, the first razor ever made, right? So she looks at me and she's just having a bad day and she says, all right, Rick, the doctor will be in here soon. Don't touch anything. Everything is sterile in this room. And she takes this lamp over and positions, like the dentist lamp, when they have that light, and she points it right at my balls, right? And she leaves. But she forgot to tighten that knob on the lamp. So as I'm laying there, this thing's just going like this. No! She comes back in, the lamp is like, I'm getting a suntan on my shaven balls, right? And she comes in, she goes, what did you do? And she went to reach for the drawer like she was going to shave me again. Finally, the doctor comes in and saves me, right? So he says, all right, Rick, it's going to be easy. They gave me the numbing shot and some topical numbing cream. So he says, there's a nurse, right? You're a nurse. Everything so far checks out, right?
So far, except
Yeah.
for we don't reuse our razors.
You don't reuse your razors?
Sure.
That was a joke. This part's true though. This part's true. I'm all numbed up, and he does the right side. There's two sides, vast deference. He does the right side. Easy peasy. I'm laying back. I'm looking at the ceiling. He goes, Rick, done. 5 minutes. He goes, everything's going great. He moves to the left side, and he is digging and moving my balls around. And even though I'm numb, I can feel it like all the way up into my throat, right? Every guy's just going, oh man, it's terrible, right? And he goes, Rick, I don't know, I can't seem to find your other vast deference. I go, well, it's fucking in there. I've got 3 kids. Find it. And he goes, is there some swelling in here? He goes, have you ever had any trauma? Yes! Right now! You're traumatizing everything. So now I'm leaning up and looking because I'm concerned. I don't know what's happening. He pulls out, he goes, I got it, I found it. He does the snip, and he pulls out this little tool that he called a fire stick. He thought that was funny, right? And it's the cauterizing tool. So he starts cauterizing the vas deferens, which he did on the other side, but I didn't notice. And he's cauterizing, and I don't know if you've ever smelled burning flesh, but when it's your own flesh, and like I'm laying there, and smoke is rising off my balls, it looks like they've elected a new pope. I'm like, what is this? I don't even... So, he finishes, he wraps it up, and he goes, everything went great. He leaves the room. I feel like I've been butchered, right? It's starting to wear off, I can feel it, and I get up off the table, and the nurse says, get dressed, go down the hall, see your doctor. He has some paperwork to give you for your final aftercare, and I go, great. So I'm waddling down the hall, and I haven't had the bag of peas or anything yet, the frozen, it just hurts. So I go in his office, he's sitting at his desk, and he's on the phone, he's filling out some paperwork, he goes, I'll be right with you. And I looked up at his wall of diplomas, and the very first one said, proud graduate of St. Pete Junior College. I knew it! Hey, thanks so much, guys! Broccoli! Yes! That was a great night. Thank you, guys!
All right, keep it going for Rick. Rick Stapinski.